Hello. Today we're going to replace the screen on the glass on a Samsung Galaxy S3. I've taken out off the back cover, the battery, and it should be alright like this. We're going to start with some heat. Okay. Let's try that. Instead of prying here, this one is very shattered, so we have to be exceptionally careful. You can see it, the air coming in between. There. Slowly but surely it'll come. Got that, buddy? See if we can get this in between. You gotta be real careful for these corners. If you hit the corner, you fuck up the digitizer pretty much. So you gotta pry up a little bit. For right now, I'm just heating the top. I'm not too worried about the bottom. I'm going to heat it another 5 or 6 times. Be careful at this corner. You don't want to catch the digitizer. That'll mess it up. There we go. It's a bit of a pain in the ass when it's shattered like this. Just be gentle. Take your time. Let's see what we can get going on this side. As always, keep your work area clean. Sorry for my language there. This is goes. Slowly but surely. The top here is going to be the hardest part because it's so cracked. There it goes. Make our way down. I won't. Okay. Moving on here to a little metal. Okay. And more heat. The heat gun is on low here.
How many watts?
Yeah, when I first did this, I was hearing a lot of stories of discoloration of the digitizer for it being too hot. So I didn't want that to happen. So now, those guys that measure the temperature and stuff, if it goes, it goes. But I still want to be able to touch it, you know. If it gets hotter than when you can touch it, I don't like that. I need this big splinter in the middle. I'm going to have to come from this side. There it goes. Okay, we got it. A little bit more heat. It's going nicely. Be careful at these cracks. You don't dig into the LCD. Let the air come underneath the new shard, just like that. There we go. Go in a little bit. See what that does. There it is. I like it. Be patient. Take your time. If you want to rush this, you shouldn't be doing it. See? Here's the crack. Let's see what we can do from this side. Going a little slow. Add a bit more heat. Now, when you make it to the bottom, don't rip the screen off. There's a little ribbon underneath the glass that lights up. It's the LED lights for the back button and the menu button. And those are stuck to the glass, so you got to be real careful. There it is. It's coming off good. Be gentle, take your time, take your time. All the time, pry up a little bit. Don't dig in, pry up. If you gotta push too hard, it's not hot enough, something else is going wrong. If you gotta push too hard, you gotta make some changes. Not all the way done, it's still glued here, and like I said, the ribbon is stuck right here and it folds. See, I don't know how good the camera can see it, but right here, there's the LED lights. You see it? Slowly pry it off. There it is. There's one side. It's the menu, and now the back button. There it is. I haven't had one break yet, but you gotta still be careful with them. I don't want to start breaking it now, especially while I'm filming it. There it is. That's it. Trash. Okay, clean your workspace. Little shards of glass, little glue. Okay, now with your finger, you're going to take this excess glue. It's like some silicone-y stuff. I don't exactly know what it is. Somebody's probably going to leave a comment saying that I should know. I just don't. But use your finger to take it off. It won't scratch like the excess. We're going to clean it with alcohol. And you see, along the edge, the tape is still there. But it's going to have pieces of silicone in it, so you can't. It's going to be bumpy, so you can't reuse it. So just pull it up, and it comes off all around. Be careful it doesn't snag these two pieces here. Look at that. It's coming off beautiful, clean, ready to go. The new tape. Okay. Nice little chunks here. And again, keep your workspace clean. You don't want any of this junk to somehow get back in it when you close it up. That's the hardest part. keeping it nice and clean. When you pull off the plastic, the screen is going to be a little staticky, so it's almost like stuff jumps on it. Okay. Get a little brush going here. There it is. Okay. I use 2 rags. One for just a plain rag, just a little microfiber towel. Make sure it's clean. I do the first cleanup with that. Have my little, I have 91% alcohol. Wipe it down. You get all the big smudges. See, the screen came off real nice. It's going to leave this little residue, like a little film. We're going to have to take that off with a second cloth. Or I like to use a second cloth for it. You can do whatever you want, but like that. All the chunks of glue gone. Make sure your edges are clean. Don't leave any bumps of the silicone-y stuff. See? Is. There's my alcohol spot. Okay. I get that first residue with a dry spot of the same cloth. Okay, then I move on. My second cloth, this is a little medical rag. It's lint free, but as long as it's lint free, you can use it. Wipe off that film. I think it's beautiful. Okay, we're ready to start applying the glue. We're going to clean it one more time after we put on the glue, but mainly it's clean. I use 2mm 3M. This is actually real 3M. A lot of guys, you can buy it at a lot of places, and then it turns out it's not real, and I don't know. I notice it after a while. It's just stops sticking. Go on the edges here. 2mm should be. The screen should cover it. You want to make sure that your tape is not too wide. It's fairly easy to check. Once you get the replacement screen, put it in the right spot. See, you don't see the white cover. That means the screen is going to cover where we're putting the tape, which is good. There it is. You want to make sure to make this joint nice and tight. You don't want to overlap because that'll create a bump. but you want it pretty much to touch there. Like so. So it's sealed nice and tight so you don't get any dust after the fact when it goes in your pocket. You don't mess it up. Come on. Make sure I cut the ends short enough here. Okay. Making sure that your ends are square is also nice. Okay, this came off real nice and the sticky is still on top of these. I'm going to put a piece of tape right here. Peel that off to hold this down. There's like little indentations in the frame where these go in. On one case, I actually put a little piece of tape underneath, and when I turned the phone on, the menu button constantly was like it's being pressed. So it's menu on and off, just blinking. So I had to redo that one. I don't know if the tape caused it, but when I redid it without the tape, it worked fine. So I just put a little piece of tape there, and it should hold this in place. Like right here above the button. Make sure the button is in right. Make sure this didn't get stuck in your screen. This needs to be here. It can only go in one way, just like the home button. Okay, we got that covered, I think. See, pay attention. I did that, it was a black one. Pain in the ass. And once I redid it, and there was no problem. Okay. Make sure you don't cover the camera. Camera, sensor flex, or yeah, proximity sensor, I should say. It's fairly easy just to go over a hole, and then all of a sudden it's not working, which you'd have to open it up again, and you don't want to deal with that, believe me. Okay, you got your camera, proximity sensor, I guess, indication light. So let's keep those uncovered. I'm actually gonna, I have some 3mm tape. If you just have one size tape, that's fine. Just make sure you get as much glue down as you can. If it's the right kind, it'll stick like the bejesus. You shouldn't have any problems. I have not had any screens falling off, so. You kind of don't want that to happen. Don't want the tape to be double. Double tape creates bumps. It's easy to remove a little piece like that. See, the little piece that I cut off the little tail end there. You don't want stuff like that to float around. There it is. Come on. See. Okay. It's looking good. Again, clean your workspace. If it's not on your desk, you can't jump on your phone. Let's see what we did with the screen. The screen's still pretty good. Use your clean, lint-free rag. Okay, I'm not trying to pull a fast one here. The previous phone was blue, this one is white. My phone ran out of memory without me knowing it, so I finished the phone up without recording it. I am, this phone I got to the same point. Screen is clean. I put the tape on. I'm going to take care of the corners right now. Okay, screen is clean. Peel off the tape. There it is. Nope. Tape is off. Dust is gone. Okay. Now, at the screen. See? Don't peel the plastic off before. It's only can get dirty. Don't touch it. A fingerprint is a pain to remove. So we're going to the back. I like to peel off the front too, but just don't touch any of the screen, because cleaning the fingerprints is really a pain. There it is. It's clean. Screen is good. Boom. Okay, there we go. Let's see how we did. There it is. LCD still works. Now, the touch function. That's important. Your LCD can come on, but your touch function is gone. That is just... Okay, I don't have the code for this phone, so let's emergency call. Working great. Okay. For any questions, comments, please comment. All parts and tools are available at stcellphonerepair.com, and I'll be posting more of these videos soon. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day and good luck on your repair.